The Bali myna, also known as Rothschild's myna or Bali starling, or locally as Jalak Bali, Leucosops rothschildi, is a medium-sized songbird native only to the island of Bali in Indonesia. It is a critically endangered species, facing an extremely high risk of extinction in the wild. Physical characteristics. The Bali myna is renowned for its striking appearance. It is almost entirely pure white, with prominent black tips on its wings and tail feathers. A distinctive feature is the patch of bright blue, featherless skin around its eyes, resembling a facial mask. It has an elegant, long, drooping crest of white feathers on its head. Their feet and bills are typically bluish-gray, with the beak often having a dull yellow horn on the tip. Males and females look similar, though the male may be slightly larger and have a more prominent head crest. They are relatively small songbirds, weighing around 2.4 to 4 ounces, or 70 to 115 grams, and measuring about 9.8 to 10 inches, or 25 centimeters in length. Habitat and distribution. The Bali myna is endemic to the northwest coast of Bali, Indonesia. Historically, it was found over about 1/3 of the island. They inhabit open, grassy woodlands, scrub forests, and palm savannas, tending to avoid dense forests. The areas they live in can be quite arid during the dry season, making fresh water scarce. Currently, their wild population is primarily confined to the Bali Barat National Park. A second population was established on the neighboring island of Nusa Penida. Diet and feeding. Bali mynas are omnivores, meaning their diet consists of both plant and animal matter. They feed on a variety of items including seeds, fruits, and insects, such as caterpillars, ants, grasshoppers, and dragonflies. They also consume small reptiles and worms. They forage for food both in trees and on the ground. Reproduction and lifestyle. Bali mynas are social birds, often gathering in flocks of 20 to 40 when not breeding. They form monogamous pairs. Courtship behaviors involve exaggerated postures, body bobbing, and various vocalizations, with males often raising their crest to attract a mate. Breeding typically coincides with the rainy season, November to March in Bali, when food sources like fruits and insects are abundant. Nests are usually built in tree cavities, often in old woodpecker holes or natural tree hollows, and are lined with leaves, plant stems, and feathers. A clutch typically consists of 2 to 4 blue-green eggs, which are incubated by both parents for approximately 12 to 16 days. Hatchlings are altricial, meaning born featherless and with eyes closed. Both parents care for the young, feeding them for a few weeks after they begin to fly, at 15 to 26 days old. Juveniles develop their adult plumage within a few months. Bali mynas are known to be quite noisy, producing a range of squawks and whistles, and can mimic sounds, including human words, making them popular in the pet trade. Conservation status and threats. The Bali myna is classified as critically endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. Their population has drastically declined, reaching an all-time low of only 6 individuals in the wild in 2001. While numbers have increased due to conservation efforts, the wild population remains extremely small. Fewer than 100 adults in 2018, though numbers in Bali Barat National Park reached close to 200 birds more recently. The primary threats to Bali mynas are illegal pet trade. Their striking beauty and ability to mimic sounds make them highly sought after in the illegal wildlife trade. Poaching for the cage bird market is considered the greatest threat, as having a Bali myna is seen as a status symbol. Habitat loss. Conversion of forests for coconut and kapok plantations, human settlement due to a booming tourist industry, and general habitat destruction have reduced their natural range. Conservation efforts. Significant efforts are underway to prevent the extinction of the Bali myna. These include captive breeding programs. Zoos and conservation organizations worldwide participate in species survival plans, SSPs, to maintain a genetically diverse and stable captive population. These programs have been crucial, with thousands of Bali mynas now in managed care. Reintroduction programs. Offspring from captive breeding programs are regularly reintroduced into the wild, primarily in Bali Barat National Park and on Nusa Penida. Anti-poaching measures. Efforts are made to guard the national park from illegal trapping and to enforce laws prohibiting the capture, hunting, and export of these birds. Community engagement. Conservation organizations like the Begawan Foundation work with local communities to raise awareness, educate students, and involve villagers in conservation efforts, including training them to breed birds for release and monitoring wild populations. Some communities have even instituted local laws, awik, to ban hunting of protected wildlife. Habitat protection. Protecting and managing their existing habitat is also a key component of conservation strategies.